guys, and welcome to another video here on this channel. Today I'm talking about, well, how to make iRacing better, basically. These are 3 things that I think will make your iRacing experience a whole lot better, so stay tuned for those. So, first of all, you may have heard a different crew chief voice in the background of my videos. This is him. He's called Jim. You can also change his voice. And it's part of the crew chief add-on. Now I can use this to check how many incidents I have. He tells me about incidents, which I definitely need, and all the rest of it. Now it does work with many games. It was designed for Project Cars 1, I think, and 2. It was adapted to. And it also works in many other games now, like F1, ACC. It works in Dirt Rally somehow. It works in a lot. So that's this one. To download this, just go to thecrewchief.org. I will leave a link to all these 3 things in the description of the video. And just click download Crew Chief for PC. It comes up there. So that is, and obviously click save file, not cancel like I did. That is the first add-on. The Crew Chief will, of course, it's totally free, by the way. And none of this video is sponsored. These are all my personal recommendations. And once you get into iRacing, just start a race and it will start talking to you about track temperature, everything you like. You can configure settings, there's all sorts. Now, second, we have trading paints. This is probably the most important one. If you've ever noticed on iRacing, everybody has like the same looking default cars. It's probably because they're using trading paint and not designing cars in iRacing. This is a kind of must-have. As I said, it is basically if I didn't have trading paints installed, started running like when I have iRacing on, all the cars will appear as their default one if people haven't made them in iRacing, because obviously people will probably be using trading paints, and that's what most people are using. This is what I'm using at the moment. If you've noticed my AlphaTauri livery on the BMW car that I drive, if you guys have noticed that, obviously it's been designed off after the F1 team, Scuderia AlphaTauri, doing quite well at Imola this weekend. Actually, I think Gasly was 4th in quali, so that was pretty amazing from him. And obviously won race at Monza earlier this year as well, so AlphaTauri are doing very well over in F1. But anyway, that basically ports these liveries into other things. So say I wanted a livery for... Actually, I'm looking for a livery for my dirt truck. I haven't actually been able to find one yet. I haven't bothered to look, I should say. So if I search, I think it's called a Lucas oil truck. There it is. And you click on that, it's the light version. Look, you click choose paint, choose new paint, find a paint, or you can design your own. Some of it does require you to pay money, and you can see here with a pro subscription, you can see here, this is all free, this stuff. You can see there's a SpongeBob truck, maximum destruction, all this stuff. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to go with... I like the Jurassic Park Jeep, actually. Let's go with the Jurassic Park Jeep, and then we just select that, race this paint, and that'll work. So you can see that is what we do for all vehicles. You just search the vehicle and you put it in, and that's really cool. So that means if I go into iRacing now, this will run. Trading paints have to be running. You can see this thing down here has to be running. Now when you install it, it does ask you if you want it to be running on PC Start. I recommend you install that. To install it, you have to make an account with them and then just download it. I believe it's just accessible on their homepage, actually. There you go, install, download. Look, if you look under your profile, it just has installed. And there we go, that is the second one. Now the third one, I've only just found actually, it's quite cool. It is called the iRacing Week Planner. So what you do is you put in your favourite series, so I've already done that. I've got my Fanatec Street Stock series, the BMW 12 Challenge, the Fanatec Mazda series, the Advanced Mazda series, the Michelin Pilot Challenge, all of them. I also put the Fanatec Global Challenge in, as they have free cars. They have a car that's free in the game. So it's worth trying. I also tick the Spec Racer Ford as well, because that also has a free car that you can use in it, and probably the Nürburgring Endurance Championship as well, because that also has a free car that you can use. And just tick all those, and then you head down, owned tracks, owned cars, favourite series, and you will see, if you look at set my cars, you can tick which cars you bought, set my tracks, you can tick which cars and which tracks you bought, and you can have a look then. Say I want to find out, oh, where's the SimLab production series going? Instead of looking at iRacing's catalogue and going, oh, is this free, is this free, is this free? Just click on it, and boom. The ones highlighted in green, I already own. The ones that aren't in green, I don't own. So obviously I bought Watkins Glen, so that's highlighted as I own it. Otherwise it wouldn't be highlighted. And then just Atlanta and Road Atlanta. And now, my favourite feature is called a purchase guide. If you just click on it, you see here, look, you can have a look, and it'll tell you which tracks I don't own that it recommends. And obviously ignore the top one there, because obviously the Nürburgring Endurance Championship only goes to the Nürburgring, so that's kind of quite easy to spot. But then, look, Road Atlanta, look, if I was wondering, oh, what should I buy? Obviously, I should buy Road Atlanta because the Michelin Pilot Challenge goes there, the Spec Racer Fords go there, the BMWs go there, the SimLab Production Car Challenge goes there. So obviously, I should go there, shouldn't I? And another really cool thing as well with this, that I absolutely love, is, well, you just click on set my tracks, look, and I can highlight a track, look, as favorited, and then untick it later. So I'll untick Lime Rock Park now, because that's what I had ticked before. Just a use that I found for it, basically, that I think is quite useful. So I want to find out what's at Laguna Seca every week. Maybe I want to buy, race there every week because I know the track, and I just want to buy the cars. And go tick Laguna Seca. I've got all the classes that I am ticked, look, up to C class. They're all the classes that I am. And then what we'll just do is untick those and untick that, just favourite tracks only. And we can now see, look, go back to week 1. At week 1, look, I can see there are 2 things at Laguna Seca. Week 2, there are another 2 things at Laguna Seca. There's nothing there in week 3. But then week 4, look, we have some Indy cars there. Week 5, we have the BMW 12 Challenge. And look, the Porsches go there. I didn't know that. And you can look at that, look. You can just look and go, oh, what can I do at Laguna Seca? And that's really cool. It's a little thing that I've kind of found out that it can do. I'm going to just untick that now because Laguna Seca is not my favourite track. My favourite track is Lime Rock Park. I absolutely love Lime Rock Park so far. So obviously I want to see if things are going there. And if they are, say you want to have more practice on the Nürburgring, the nice long 10-minute part of the track, maybe you want to tick that. It's really cool. And and obviously you can tick things that you only own as well. So I really, really like this. I found it when just searching iRacing schedule, and it's really decent. Now remember, I'm going to leave a link to all these 3. I'm going to leave a link to the Crew Chief Forum, Trading Paints website, and iRacing Week Planner in the description if you guys want to go and check them out. These are my 3 things for making your iRacing a little bit better. Obviously, Week Planner doesn't actually affect the iRacing itself. It just helps you know what to buy, what to do. Another thing as well, UI updating. I haven't quite figured that out, but once I maybe find a decent UI program that I like, that replaces the default iRacing one, maybe I will do a video about that. But at the moment, these are my 3 that are, well, perfect, I think. I think they're awesome, all 3 of these. So there you go, guys. I hope you really enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be about iRacing, no doubt. And bye!